AI is transforming cybersecurity faster than almost anything we've ever seen. In just a few years, it has completely changed how we detect threats, how security operations centers respond to incidents, and even how cybercriminals carry out attacks. According to IBM's 2024 X-Force report, organizations using AI-powered security cut breach response times by nearly 70%. That's not a small improvement. That's a complete shift in how fast defenders can react. So in this video, we're going to break down exactly how AI is reshaping cybersecurity in simple, easy to understand terms, and why beginners entering the field need to understand this new landscape. How AI detects threats faster. Before AI, cybersecurity relied heavily on signature-based detection, meaning security tools could only recognize threats they had already seen before. If a new unknown malware variable appeared, it often slipped through the cracks. On top of that, security analysts had to manually review logs, correlate events, and investigate alerts, something that could take hours or even days. AI completely changes this dynamic. AI systems use machine learning to look for patterns in behavior instead of just matching signatures. That means they can detect unusual activity, suspicious traffic, and subtle deviations long before a threat becomes obvious. AI can analyze millions of log entries in a fraction of the time it takes a human, and it can correlate events that might seem unrelated on the surface. Microsoft Security puts it best. AI gives defenders a speed advantage that attackers can't match. This speed matters because in real-world cyber incidents, every second counts. AI can also learn from past attacks and adapt over time. As it sees more data, it becomes better at adapting new forms of threats, including zero-day exploits and polymorphic malware. For beginners entering cybersecurity, this means you'll spend less time drowning in data and more time understanding the big picture of what is actually happening. How AI is transforming SOC operations. Inside a security operations center, AI is changing the day-to-day workflow in ways that make the team far more effective. One of the biggest improvements is alert triage. Analysts often deal with thousands of alerts every day, but most of them are false positives or extremely low risk. AI helps by automatically filtering, ranking, and grouping alerts so analysts focus their energy where it matters. Another transformation comes from automated investigations. Instead of manually pulling logs, scanning IP addresses, checking their activity, and linking events together, AI can gather all of that context instantly. It creates a baseline summary that tells analysts what happened, when it happened, and why it matters. Google Cloud emphasizes this by saying, AI can identify anomalies long before they appear in traditional security tools. This makes the analyst phase more efficient and allows beginners to focus on reasoning through incidents rather than spending all their time collecting data. AI is also enabling predictive analytics, where systems anticipate threats before they escalate. For example, AI can detect any signs of lateral movement, privilege escalation, or unusual account behavior before an attacker gains full control. This gives defenders a chance to take action earlier than ever before. Over time, AI and SOC environments won't replace analysts, but it will allow analysts to work smarter, not harder. How attackers are using AI. Of course, AI is a tool, and any tool can be used by both sides. Cybercriminals have started using AI to improve their attacks, making them more sophisticated and harder to detect. One growing example is AI-generated phishing emails. These messages are more convincing, grammatically correct, and personalized than traditional phishing attempts. Attackers are using AI to scan social media profiles, gather personal details, and craft emails that look incredibly real. AI also automates reconnaissance, which is the process of gathering information about a target before an attack. Instead of manually scanning a network or searching for outdated systems, attackers use AI to quickly map vulnerabilities and identify the fastest path into an organization. On top of that, deepfake attacks are becoming more common. The FBI reported a noticeable rise in cases where AI-generated voices and videos are used to impersonate executives, trick employees, or authorize fraudulent transactions. Cybersecurity expert Bruce Shiner summed this up perfectly when he said, AI will make the powerful more powerful and the dangerous more dangerous. It's not that AI creates new cybercriminals, it simply gives existing attackers more efficient tools and methods. This is why understanding AI is becoming essential for everyone in cybersecurity. The future of cyber jobs with AI. With AI becoming so capable, many beginners worry about job security. The question I hear most often is, will AI replace cybersecurity jobs? The answer is no, but it will absolutely replace certain tasks. AI is excellent at repetitive, data-heavy work like scanning logs, correlating alerts, gathering context, and generating preliminary reports. But this doesn't eliminate the need for human oversight. Cybersecurity requires human judgment, creativity, and decision-making. These are things AI cannot fully replicate. According to Gartner, by 2030, 30% of cybersecurity jobs will be augmented by AI. The keyword there is augmented, not replaced. Analysts who know how to use AI tools will be far more effective and honestly far more valuable to employers. Instead of doing low-level repetitive work, beginners will spend more time developing real analytical skills and deeper technical understanding. The future cybersecurity professional will be someone who understands threats, interprets data, makes decisions, and communicates findings clearly, while using AI as a powerful assistant. So instead of competing with AI, you'll be working alongside it. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I share weekly insights from my cybersecurity journey to help you succeed in yours. AI tools you'll see in cybersecurity. AI is already embedded in many of the tools used by cybersecurity professionals. Platforms like Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, CrowdStrike Falcon, Google Chronicle, Splunk's Machine Learning Toolkit, and Darktrace all use AI to detect threats in real time. These tools monitor behavior across networks, devices, and cloud environments, constantly looking for anomalies. AI assistants also help analysts work more efficiently. They can summarize long logs, generate regex patterns, explain alerts, detect correlations, or even walk through the high-level behavior of malware samples. For beginners, this means you no longer need to be overwhelmed by mountains of data or complicated syntax. AI can help simplify the work so you can focus on what the information actually means. As you progress in your cybersecurity journey, becoming familiar with these AI-enabled tools will make you stand out in any interview or job environment. You don't need to be an expert in artificial intelligence, but knowing how to use AI is just as powerful. What this means for beginners. If you're starting in cybersecurity today, AI is actually one of the biggest advantages. Think of it as co-pilot that handles background tasks while you focus on the bigger picture. Instead of asking, will AI take my job? The real question is, how can I use AI to accelerate my learning and improve my analyst skills? The people who embrace AI will progress further, perform better, and stand out in hiring pipelines. AI is not replacing cybersecurity, it's reshaping it into more intelligent, more efficient, and more proactive field. And as long as you stay curious, keep learning, and develop solid fundamentals, you'll always be needed in this industry. AI is changing cybersecurity in every way, from detection to incident response to the tools analysts use every day. It's making defenders faster, attackers smarter, and the entire landscape more dynamic. But the good news is that AI is a massively powerful ally for anyone entering cybersecurity. If you learn to work with it instead of against it, you'll be ahead of the curve in one of the fastest growing fields in the world. See you in the next video.